Have you ever wondered how history would have shaped without the influence of women? Well, it's a thought worth pondering. For as long as time has been recorded, women have been at the helm, steering the course of history, often from behind the scenes. Their influence, though sometimes unseen, is undeniable and pervasive, spanning across continents, cultures, and centuries. In the annals of history, we often overlook the stories of these women. Their narratives are sometimes lost in the grandeur of male-dominated tales. But today, we're shifting the spotlight to recognize the essential role these women have played in shaping the world we live in. From the ancient queens of Egypt, who ruled with unparalleled wisdom and courage, to the women of the Middle Ages, who defied constraints to leave their indelible mark, to the modern-day pioneers pushing boundaries in every field imaginable, these women have not just been participants in history, they have been the architects. Take, for instance, Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the Ptolemaic kingdom of Egypt, whose political acumen is still studied and admired. Or Joan of Arc, the peasant girl who led an army and changed the course of the 100 Years' War. Or Marie Curie, the first woman to win a Nobel Prize and the only person to win it in 2 different scientific fields. Their stories, and many more, serve as a testament to the resilience, ingenuity, and sheer determination of women throughout history. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. The list of women who have left their footprints on the sands of time is extensive, and their stories are rich with lessons of courage, perseverance, and innovation. Women have always been, and will continue to be, the unseen influences, the silent powerhouses, who have shaped and will continue to shape the course of history. Now let's delve into the fascinating stories of these trailblazing women. We start our journey in the ancient world, where women wielded power in ways you might not expect. In the heart of the Nile Valley, a woman of immense intellect and political acumen rose to the throne. Cleopatra, the last active pharaoh of Egypt, was far more than a beauty icon. She was a linguist, a naval commander, and a cunning diplomat. Her reign wasn't merely a footnote in Egypt's history, it was a testament to her leadership skills as she held her own in a world dominated by powerful men. She used her charisma and intelligence to maintain Egypt's independence during a time of Roman expansion. And then, thousands of miles away, on the British Isles, there was another woman of power and determination, Boudica, the queen of the Iceni. When the Romans tried to seize her kingdom, she didn't bow down. Instead, she led a rebellion that shook the mighty Roman Empire to its core. Her courage and resolve, despite the odds stacked against her, have made her a symbol of resistance and a source of inspiration for centuries. These women weren't just leaders, they were trailblazers. Cleopatra showed that a woman could rule a nation with wisdom and tact, navigating political waters with finesse and maintaining sovereignty in the face of a formidable empire. Boudica, on the other hand, proved that a woman could lead an army, defy an empire, and fight for freedom and justice. These ancient powerhouses refused to be confined by societal norms and expectations. They broke the mold, stepped into the arena, and left an indelible mark on history. They were strong, fearless, and unyielding. They were women who defied the odds, challenged the status quo, and shaped the course of history. They were the architects of their own destinies, the authors of their own stories. These women set the stage for future female leaders and innovators. They showed the world that women could be just as powerful and influential as men, and they laid the groundwork for the many trailblazing women who would follow in their footsteps. As we move into the Middle Ages, women continue to make their mark, often against great odds. Let's traverse the tides of time to the Middle Ages, a period often cloaked in misconceptions of darkness and despair. Yet, amid the turmoil, some women emerged as luminous beacons of courage and resilience. 2 such women were Joan of Arc and Eleanor of Aquitaine. Joan of Arc, a mere teenager from a small village, rose to prominence in a time of war and chaos. Despite her humble beginnings, she confidently claimed to have received visions from saints, directing her to support Charles VII and recover France from English domination. Through sheer determination and unwavering faith, she led the French army to several important victories during the 100 Years' War. Captured by the English and tried for heresy, Joan's bravery remained unbroken, even in the face of death. Her legacy endures, embodying the spirit of resistance and unfettered devotion to one's cause. In contrast to Joan's humble beginnings, Eleanor of Aquitaine was born into nobility. As the Duchess of Aquitaine, the Queen of France, and later the Queen of England, Eleanor wielded immense power and influence. She participated in the Second Crusade, governed England in her husband's absence, and played a pivotal role in the development of courtly love literature. A woman of wit and wisdom, Eleanor's influence extended beyond the political sphere, shaping the cultural fabric of the Middle Ages. Both Joan and Eleanor defied the societal expectations of their time, forging their own paths in a world dominated by men. They faced adversity with courage, reshaping the course of history with their indomitable spirits. These women not only survived in a man's world, they thrived. Their stories remind us that bravery and resilience can flourish even in the face of great odds, and that one's origin does not dictate one's destiny. As we move forward in time, let's carry with us the lessons from these middle-age mavens, for their stories are not merely echoes of the past, but resonating calls to the future. In the modern era, women's influence became even more pronounced and widespread. Let's turn our gaze to the trailblazers of the recent past and present, whose contributions to their fields have been nothing short of extraordinary. We start with the world of science, which has been forever transformed by the genius of Marie Curie. Born in Poland, but making her mark in France, Curie's groundbreaking research on radioactivity earned her not one, but two Nobel Prizes, in physics and chemistry. She was the first woman ever to win a Nobel Prize and remains the only person to have won in two different scientific fields. Her work has been instrumental in the development of X-rays and cancer treatment, a legacy that continues to save lives today. From the realm of science to the struggle for equality, Rosa Parks stands as a symbol of resistance and resilience. Her quiet act of defiance on a bus in Montgomery, Alabama, in the mid-20th century, became a pivotal moment in the American civil rights movement. Parks' refusal to give up her seat to a white passenger was a spark that ignited a nationwide struggle for equality and justice. Today, she is remembered as the mother of the civil rights movement, her legacy reminding us that change often starts with a single act of courage. These modern marvels, and many others like them, have wielded their intelligence, their determination, and their courage to challenge societal norms and push the boundaries of what's possible. They've broken down barriers in their respective fields, opening doors for countless others to follow in their footsteps. In the arts, in politics, in science and beyond, these women have proven that gender is no barrier to brilliance or achievement. Their stories inspire us, their accomplishments astound us, and their legacies continue to shape the world in ways we can see and feel every day. These women have shaped the world we live in today. So, what does the future hold for women in history? A question that piques our intellect and stirs our curiosity, isn't it? As we gaze into the crystal ball of tomorrow, the image emerging is one of unyielding strength, resilience, and determination. The current trends in gender equality and women's empowerment are shaping a future where women are not just participants, but leaders, pioneers, and trailblazers. We're in an era where women are making significant strides in every field imaginable, from science and technology to arts and politics. The future of history is a canvas waiting to be painted with the vibrant hues of women's achievements. We see a world where the annals of history will resound with the triumphs of women, where their voices will echo through the corridors of time. In this ever-evolving narrative, women are no longer the unsung heroes, but the celebrated champions, leading the charge towards a balanced and equitable world. With women continuing to break barriers, the future of history is indeed female. From the ancient world to the modern era, women have been pivotal in shaping history. They have been the unseen influencers, the ancient powerhouses, the middle-age mavens, and the modern marvels. They have ruled empires, led revolutions, broken barriers, and propelled us into the future. Their stories, often overlooked or forgotten, are a testament to their enduring strength and resilience. We've journeyed through the epochs, from the dawn of civilization to the threshold of tomorrow, and encountered 30 trailblazing women who have not just made their mark, but have etched their names deep into the annals of time. They have challenged norms, defied expectations, and carved paths for others to follow. Their influence transcends their lifetimes. Their accomplishments echo in our present, and their legacies inspire our future. These women have forever changed the course of time. Who knows what the women of the future will achieve? Remember to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on more historical insights.